welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be testing out a full face of drugstore products, mostly e.l.f. products for some reason. e.l.f. is really putting out some really interesting, innovative products. I'm really fascinated by this. The absolute most exciting part of this video was trying out the e.l.f. Chipotle palette. I did this look using this palette, so if you are interested to see how I got this eye look and the rest of the products I have tried out in this video from the drugstore, keep on watching. Before we get into the video though, I do hope you'll click that subscribe button. I did take a week off. Things got crazy going back to school. I'm a teacher during the day, so going back in person has been insane, so thank you all for sticking around still. Thank you for letting me have this week off. It's just been a crazy week. But yeah, I'm trying to post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We will get back on schedule this week. Without further ado, let's get into it. First, we will prime our eyelids. So I will be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. If you do see me look over, it's because this is where my mirror is. Here we go. So, just gonna prime my lids. So I, of course, do have my brows done because, you know, wanted to have the brows done. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and we're going to try this color correcting kit. Because I do have some dark hollow circles underneath my eyes, and I am looking for a new color correcting because I used to use the Becca under eye brightening. But of course, Becca is going out of business, and until they go on sale, I'm not going to buy a new one. And mine, got bad or something. So I'm just going to use this little peachy shade right there and see how that goes with the little brush they gave us. That's never how I put on something, but we'll see how that goes. Well, that's a little not peachy, a little white looking. I just really want that darkness underneath my eyes to kind of go away, but it looks like so far it is actually working. Okay, this isn't the worst. It's not my favorite so far. Oh, it's pilling. Not loving that. It's like it's emphasizing my under eye texture that I didn't even know I had, and it's pilling, so it could be texture or it could just be the pilling. That did nothing. Okay. Maybe we'll try the green under my nose where it gets red. See if that works. And then maybe I'll figure out what the blue and the yellow do. I'll just blend that in around my nose. Oh, the pilling is real today. So that was not great. We'll move on. Now I'm going to blend in this concealer and we'll get into this palette. How about that? So how is everybody else's week going? I'm currently on a 3-day weekend, which is so nice. I am back at in-person work, and it has been an adjustment. Definitely missing home and having to get ready every day is very hard. I mean, I get ready every day, but having to get ready just to put on a mask and then it wipe off, and waking up earlier than usual so I can actually commute in, and I miss being at home. I'm not ready to be back at work. It's horrible. Okay, this powder got everywhere with the shaking. This is everywhere. I use a little bit of this to set that concealer we just put down with the blendy brush. Alright, that's looking decent. I do like how finely milled this powder is. This is the No Sebum Mineral Powder from Innisfree, and it's supposed to be peach scented. It's definitely peach scented. It does smell like a peach Mentos. What is up with all of these collaborations with Mentos? I saw Sally Hansen had a collaboration with Mentos also. It's just the thing now to collaborate with food. I guess I'll put food on my face. That's the theme today. Putting Chipotle and Mentos on my face. Alright, so now we finally get to try this palette. I'm so excited. I really want to go into things I don't like about this palette so far. All the shade names were on this little foil that was impossible to get off. Finally got the foil off, and now I have to put it over the palette and remember this. Okay, so I want to use this fajita shade in the corner right here because it looks like this cool duochrome. So we'll see how that swatches. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's a gorgeous. Okay, Elf, I see you. So this is our shade here, and it's like a purpley gold color. Oh, that's nice. And then it shifts to a little bit of green, and yeah. And then we're also going to use black bean to blend that out, and a little foil again. And maybe a little pinto. Yeah, we'll do a little pinto bean in the crease. Oh, and then the white rice shade we can do under our brow. So I'm just going to take this blendy brush and try to blend that underneath my very messy brow. Because I need a brow wax so bad. Oh, that's nice. That's just a nice shimmer. So now I'm going to take this brown shade, which is pinto beans, and I'm just going to lightly run that through the crease. And that will be our main shade. I'm working on getting better at this, okay? So here we go. See if this brush is worth the business. I mean, it was free, but it's very soft, which I like. Oh. I was a little worried because it wasn't as stiff as I'm used to, but this is blending out very nicely. And that pinto bean shade is very pigmented. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Top notch, top quality. Who knew? I was gonna get excited about the Chipotle palette. I was really on the fence when it started popping up. I was like, I don't need this. But then it seemed like people were interested, and so I thought, why not review it? Everybody seemed to not be interested in the new KVD Beauty Balm foundation when I wanted to buy it. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna spend money on things people don't care about. We'll just not buy it. It'll be fine. Now everybody's crazy about it. Apparently it's blowing up on TikTok. Everybody wants to hear about it. It's an exciting thing. And now it's sold out everywhere. I'm like, I should have bought it when I had the chance. But of course I didn't. So now I'm going to go into that black bean shade, which is this deep purple color. And we'll blend that out. I can't wait to try these greens too. There are some really good shades in this palette, I must say. Oh, and I don't know if it's the shades or the brush or both, but these are blending very nicely. Which is good, because everything else was going wrong with that color corrector. I didn't want another disappointing product in this video already. Oh, that's nice. So then now, I'm just going to use my little finger and go into fajitas here. The color I wanted to try. And we'll use this mirror. And we'll just pack that on. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know if you can see the shift really well. I'm really impressed that e.l.f. is coming out with duochromes. I think that's going to be the new thing this year. That was definitely my main focus in January, was trying more duochromes and multichromes from smaller businesses, because, I don't know, I think makeup's starting to get a little boring. Even the mainstream companies are coming out with lackluster palettes, and it's just not exciting. So I think the duochromes will be the new thing this year. Okay, that's nice. So this is what we have so far. I'm going to blend it out a little bit with that black bean shade one more time. Really deepen up that outer V. And then blend into the crease to blend that shimmer. That's nice. I don't know why I closed the eye that's not done. Huh. Okay. I'm going to finish the other eye and then I'll come back and talk about this eyeliner. Okay. So I decided against lashes because I did remember that we are trying out a new mascara. So this is what the eyes look like so far. I could have done a better wing liner, but it's not the worst. And I really like this. I'm going to reapply some lip balm because we're not at the lip part yet. I'm using the e.l.f. Calm Balm, hemp-derived cannabis sativa. Apparently that's the trend now. We're putting cannabis oil in everything, which is interesting to me. So I'm like, wow, how is this better? I must say, this lip balm does not last very long, so I don't think it will be a repurchase, but it's fine. So now we will do face, and I will be just using my very dirty DM Shop sponge, but we will be trying the e.l.f. Camo Cc Cream today. I tried it on my hand because I bought the incorrect shade, so now I've purchased Fair 120N, and we will see if that's a better shade match. It looks a little too light, but it was really hard to find my shade in this. I think these run a little yellow. Yeah, see, I can already tell this is going to be light. But we will try this and just add a little extra bronzer. So, I'm just going to put a pump on here. That's a pump. One. Just dot it on, and then we'll blend. And I know this was supposed to have really good coverage, so I'm interested to see. And when I applied it on the back of my hand, the coverage was pretty good. I think we're going to do half with a sponge and then half with a brush. Really try this out correctly. Looking at it here, you can see my texture still, but it did cover most of my redness, which is nice. Okay, maybe we'll need to add a little more to the forehead. So now I'll get a brush, cosmetics brush, this love brush, I don't know. It's got hearts on it. We'll just try that. So I'm gonna apply another little bit here. And we'll start blending it in on my forehead. Okay, that changes things up a little. Definitely more coverage with them. Let's blend that in a little better. Oh my goodness. So it just depends on what kind of coverage you want. It looks like the brush is definitely the better option if you want a more full coverage effect. It's very dewy. I must say it's very dewy. So it seems like on the sponge side, my freckles definitely do come through more than on the brush side, but the brush is emphasizing on my texture. This is the thing. So this is what it looks like. You can obviously see it's thinner coverage with the sponge. It's definitely more full coverage with the brush, but it's not bad either way. I'm going to just blend it in a little bit with the sponge because I think the extreme difference is a little much. So we'll just blend on our forehead, a little on my cheeks. That's not the worst. I kind of like that actually. The shade match is pretty close actually. I do look a little pale in the face. Much paler than I usually do. But it seems to match my chest pretty well. I don't know, that's interesting. I'm going to have to keep trying that because I really like that actually. It's a little too light, but we can work with this. Now I'm doing the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Same thing we used for our eyes. See if maybe that can help with this horrible emphasis of texture from the color correcting. So I'm going to blend this out and then powder, and then we'll try this new mascara. So I have used this before, and I do know that I like the e.l.f. Hydrating concealer. It is a very nice concealer. And luckily the shade I have is a little light, so it should definitely be brightening even with the too light foundation shade. Okay. Nice. I like this. Okay. So now we'll use our powder with our new Sonia Kashuk powder brush. This brush, or this powder, is a little too finely milled for me. It just goes everywhere. Oh, this is lovely. Get a little more powder. Dust everywhere. I've noticed a lot more videos are focused on drugstore items, so that was one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, because a lot more people are focused on drugstore right now. And I'm wondering if people just aren't investing as much because we're wearing masks. I don't want to buy a $50, $60 foundation when it's just going to wipe off. Comment down below if that's your thought process right now. It's not like we're trying to protect our skin at work because we're wearing masks. Which I kind of like the masks. I don't know if I'm ever going to go away from masks. They're just like a new accessory. But I do need to get used out of some of these foundations that I keep accumulating. So, that's, oh, I did forget to add some powder to these under eyes. I am going to use a smaller brush for this. I'm going to use my regular little e.l.f. brush that I use every day. This is the e.l.f. Oh, it's a blush brush. But I like to use it under my eyes. And there's a hair on my face. The struggle. I think with all of the hydrating products on my face, this powder is really nice with it. Yeah. And you can still see some shine. This is nice. Okay. So now we will do... Oh, I'm so excited to try this mascara. So again, this is the Bambi Eyes Mascara. I got it in waterproof, and it's in blackest black. Oh, she chunky. Okay, so this is our little bristly wand here. Here we go. I'm not sure about this. It just looks so chunky on the brush. Like, it just looks a little chunky. We'll see how this goes. Okay. And here's my ugly mascara face. If you know how to put on mascara while recording a video, please do let me know. So far, I'm not seeing a huge difference, so we'll try another coat. Okay. Not the most exciting, but looks like mascara. I don't know how I feel about the mascara. I'm on this new mascara journey because I want to see, like, how dramatic can my lashes get with good mascara. If I find the Holy Grail mascara, will my lashes look beautiful and full and lovely? Because I don't have a lot of lashes. Hence why I always do the winged liner. Not impressed yet. For bronzer, since we're on a drugstore e.l.f. kick, I'm just going to use my Project Pan e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Forever Sun-Kissed. I should know this by heart now, but I have not quite figured that out yet. Run my brush into that. Tap off the excess. We'll just apply it a little on the cheeks, on my forehead, down on the jaw. So now for blush, we've got our little e.l.f. Duo and Pomegranate. I'm going to tap my new Sonia Kashuk blush brush into there. Tap off some excess. Grab our mirror again. And just start blending that in. Oh, okay. This isn't too bright. It's not too light. Can we focus, camera, please? I'm going to tap into that again. Do the other side. Oh, I like the shape of this too. It's just like here. Brush it on. Okay. I like that color. I like that it didn't apply as strong as I thought it would. Oh, that's just blending in very nicely. I knew that these I heard that these e.l.f. duos were fantastic. I just hadn't tried them yet. And now I'm glad I did, because that color looks really nice. And then finally, I'm going to continue to use this duo. This highlight might be a little too light, but we'll go in light-handed. And we will use the other side, which is just a highlighty shade. Okay. Just going to lightly run our brush into that. This could be too dark. We'll see. It's actually not horrible. Again, I'm very shocked by how dark these look in the pan and then just blend in so well on my face. That's not bad. Alright, and then for lips. So, again, we're on the e.l.f. kick. I bought 2 of these Mint Melt lip glosses in the shades Mint Sprinkle and Mint Chocolate. And then I also bought this lip shine. This is the Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Joyful. And this is from the Lunar New Year's collection. I could not remember. I'm going to use the Hydrating one. So I have the lippy pencil in Oh Snap. It's just part of my project pan. You know, if I'm not using new products, it's project pan. I'm trying to pan things this year. So, just going to line my lips. Fill them in just a little bit. Oh yeah, that'll go nicely. Then we will use our lip shine. This is still available on e.l.f.'s website, so I will link it down below. We're just going to pop this on. Shine plus color. I love this. Oh, and it's a nice color. Oh, I like that. Oh. That's a beautiful color. And the lip liner helped. Okay. So, finally, we will use this new Green Goddess Hydrating Facial Mist. Start it out. Oh, it's a fine mist. Oh, I'm excited about this. Okay, here we go. Oh, and it smells like an Aveda store. I like this. This is nice. This is the finished look. I like this. This looks very nice. So, final thoughts. This Chipotle palette, I'm impressed. I did not think I was going to love this. But this duochrome is so beautiful. I think this is going to be one of my new favorite palettes. Ugh, this duochrome, I can't get over it. And then the highlighting shade underneath my brow looks lovely. The matte's blended in beautifully. Really like that. So impressed by this. If you can still get your hands on this, I highly suggest it. Such a good palette. I did not think putting food on my face would be exciting. I didn't think I was going to be impressed by this. But e.l.f., you have impressed me. This was a top-notch palette. Also, this little free blending brush, it was probably $3 originally, but now that it's free, it's even better, and it blends these shadows so well. So, highly recommend that brush. The CC Cream, I still have to try it out. I think it does look nice. We'll see how long it wears, but so far, I think this is really impressive. We already know, I love this. This is great. Their concealers are top-notch. I would definitely recommend this. Mascara, I'm not really sure about this one. And I'm also really not impressed with the e.l.f. color correcting. Would not suggest this. Would not recommend. We'll keep trying out the mascara, see how it works out. All the brushes I tried, the Sonia Kashuk brushes, these were great. They're very soft. They feel very good quality for the price. Definitely would recommend those. And then this blush and highlight duo. I know everybody's been talking about these for a while, but definitely get your hands on them if you haven't. These are very lovely, and for the price, highly suggest. This powder makes me dry and it gets everywhere. I don't know if I would suggest this powder, but it is kind of nice and it's very finely milled. Sorry, I have too many things in my hand. I'm always holding something. So, it's an okay powder, but it's not something to write home about. You could skip this. And then, I think my favorite thing is this hydrating, what is this called? Hydrating Core Lip Shine. Oh, this looks so nice on my lips. And finally, this Green Goddess. The smell alone makes me want to put this on all day. It just smells like Aveda. Oh, I love this smell. And it does make my face look very nice and hydrated. It doesn't mess up my makeup. Highly recommend. Alright guys, so that was all the products I tested out. Some great ones, some not so great ones, but definitely some top quality products in this haul. I liked this. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you did your makeup. Comment down below what products you're excited to try, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!